How's it going, gamers? It's Rebel X here in the War Room, and today on Blast from the Past, I got a real classic sports game for you. Now, we're right in the middle of football season, we're coming up to the Super Bowl, and for many of us, our teams didn't make it, and if you're like me, you don't want football to end, so what's the next best thing you go to? You go to video games, and I got a classic one for you. It's called NFL Street 2 for the Xbox and PlayStation 2, and I gotta say, this is by far one of the best football games I have ever played. Now, in this game, you have two campaign modes. That's right, two campaign modes. The first one is called NFL Challenge. What do you do in this one? You create your own team from scratch. You basically make your own quarterback, your own wide receivers, your own offensive linemen. You name them any name you want them. You can name them from current players of today or your friends or whatnot. You then put in development points to increase the stats of these characters. Now, how do you get development points? In NFL Challenge, you actually go around in the city to do these type of challenges, like say complete this certain pass on this drive or do a special off-the-wall trick to get to a wide receiver. Every single challenge you complete, you get development points, which you then turn and put them towards your player.
Why don't you just make it easy on yourself and step aside? Get it if you can. Come on, come on, come on, come on, try to catch it. Where's the D? I can't see the defense!
Once you get enough of your players powered up enough, you then step into a game mode called NFL Gauntlet. Now what this is, you then take on NFL teams, real teams with your team you've created, and the process here that you have to go through is playing through every single NFL team and then taking on the legends of the NFL. It's really tight game mode, but that's only one campaign mode. The second campaign mode, which is my all-time favorite campaign mode in this game, is called Own the City. This is where you create one character. It could be based off you or based off a current player of today. You could choose them to either be a quarterback, a wide receiver, a offensive lineman, defensive back. You basically play pickup teams. You play pickup games across the city, playing up against these street NFL teams. These are just street players who are just like you, want to make it in the NFL. You then take on these teams. Every team you beat, though, you can pick a player from that team and add them to your crew. This is how you improve your team and get your team stats up.
Right. The end zone to this. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Woo! Who can stop me? Tell me, who can stop me? What? Yeah! Woo!
You can also earn development points through this game. You can then put towards your choice character, improve their stats. You basically battle your way through all these different types of street football teams until eventually you get to the very top of the street football crew. You take them on and then you go off into the NFL. Now what's really great about this game too is that it's an arcade style football game. If you're a fan of the sim games of Madden and you're kind of getting tired of that, this is the kind of game for you that you need to go out and check out. You can do off the wall tricks. Your quarterback can run up a wall and throw the ball to a receiver who will also jump off the wall. You can do stiff arm moves, you can do spin moves. It's anything you name, you can do in this game. It's over-the-top tricks. One of my favorite things about this game, too, is the fact that when you score a touchdown or you block a pass or you intercept the ball, your player will do some of the most over-the-top celebrations, run up to the camera, do all these zany, crazy moves. It really brings you in and makes you feel like you're playing a real street game that you would normally play with your friends, but now it's in a video game, which makes it all the more fun. This really is one of the best sports football games I have ever played. Playing this with a friend is also a lot of fun. You can basically play the entire campaign mode of NFL Challenge and Gauntlet with a buddy. So you could literally play an entire campaign mode cooperatively, which, come on, in sports games today, that's actually very rare to do. And the fact that this game, an old Xbox game and an old PS2 game can do that, that's really special among itself. So if you're a fan of football and you're a fan of kind of over-the-top arcade style football games like Blitz, but obviously you're getting kind of tired of the Madden sim games, I highly recommend that you should go out and find NFL Street 2 for the original Xbox and PlayStation 2. This is definitely a blast from the past.
Catch me wearing those slippers? Not today, you ain't.